A very good afternoon, everyone. The thing is that my name is Thong. I represent UBSM atau University Bookstore Malaysia. Company kita started in 1958. My staff, do they have all the hadiah that they want to give? Can contact them? Alright. Okay. 1958, 1 tahun selepas merdeka, dan dulu kita mula untuk menubuhkan kedai buku Universiti Malaya dan Universiti Kebangsaan Malaysia. So sampai kita tahun ni 68 tahun, kita prepare student untuk memasuki universiti. Bahan bacaan atau digital maupun dalam bentuk cetak, we actually preparing all of you to go to the universities. Okay, hari ni saya nak share program yang kita guna di sekolah antarabangsa supaya you boleh diintroduce kepada world class punya produk untuk going for international competition. Now, mengapa itu penting? Because if you have world class information, you have access to English, you go for world class content, alright? You compete in the international level, you will stand a chance to get the scholarship better than other students, because you don't compete with your neighbor or your friends. You're actually competing with the whole world to get your scholarship and you score. And also, if you're good, now the era of working from home, you can actually work from home, tapi your gaji can be 3 kali, 5 kali, 10 kali. Alright? That is the wonder of globalization, and that's the wonder of you having an international citizenship. Alright, today I'm going to share some program. The first program that I'm sharing you is basically BBC Earth. Now, BBC have many companies around the world actually. And then the thing is that the most powerful company is basically the BBC, the three subject. Alright? Can you have the next slide? The picture tak ada? Tak ada gambar? Okay. So the most power, they have many companies. Anybody know what is BBC? It's actually British Broadcasting Corporation, which is the media company that's the largest media and news company in the UK. Alright? Now, BBC Earth ialah Asia punya edition. They memang win all the award, and they emphasize on science, history and nature, because science is basically the money subject. When you're good in STEM, that's the subject that make money. Can I have a volunteer to come up and read this paragraph? Dapat hadiah segera. One volunteer. Okay, come. Straight away. Read this.
A biodynamic publication containing a feast of information for the curious mind. Every issue is packed with manifesting image through provoking and entertaining articles about the world around us, the natural life that pollutes it, the history that has shaped our existent opponent, and the science that has driven it and continues to propel us into the future.
Thank you. His English quite good, right? A round of tepukan. Okay. Anybody know the term bi-monthly? Anybody know what is bi-monthly? Don't know what is bi-monthly? Bi-monthly, that means 2 bulan sekali. Jadi 1 tahun ada berapa bulan? Jadi ada berapa isu? Siapa? Okay, come. So bi-monthly, 1 tahun berapa isu?
6.
Yes, correct. Yeah. Okay, next. Okay, it's like the instant coffee, alright? You dapat 1 magazine, segera dapat science, history and nature dalam 1 magazine. Okay, and basically, the thing is that they start with a picture, alright? Click the 3 pictures, satu lagi, okay. Now, when you approach the magazine, people say a picture picks 1,000 words. Now, all these pictures basically, they start you with a kind of visual. Now, many a times we learn the most common way of learning is visual. You watch. And then the kind of a picture, they take from thousands or hundreds of pictures actually, and they choose the most vivid picture based on the theme of science, history, and nature. That's how you learn. You start not too heavy. You start with something that is very light, and you start enjoying the magazine. All right? And the thing is that if you go to international school, there is always a subject called global perspective. Now, what does global perspective actually means? That means you study what is trending, apa yang sedang terjadi di dunia. Like misalnya, anybody knows what is microplastic? Is the benda that you eat, makanan that you eat, the swimming pool that you go to, do they actually have microplastic? Will microplastic cause cancer or not? So from the very beginning, you have all this kind of information that make you very pintar and cerdik. You date a girl tomorrow, do you know what is microplastic? When people do natural selection, the boys want to show that they are smart. The girls also say, I also smart. If actually I go for science technology. In fact, now more girls going for science and technology than boys. So it's a natural selection. When you select somebody, you always select a smart one because you're better security for your future, isn't it? So these are some of the topics. Next topic, next slides. Now, the other thing that we want to emphasize is, when you belajar, visual is one thing, but you use another sense, the pendengaran, the audio. So within a magazine, if you just scan the QR code, all right, say you sometimes have the headphone rather than always listen to rock music, or look at YouTube, but while you're waiting for a parent, waiting for the bus, waiting for the MRT, you can actually just scan and let the story read to you, all right? Like your mother read to you when you're a baby or when you're young, you let the machine read to you, all right? Okay, then sometimes, even for guru or cikgu, we don't have really a lot of time, but we want to discover, we want to learn one new subject, one new topic, one new clip, all right? You can actually go to Do You Know? Like say for example, intriguing Do You Know section, that means they look at certain interests. Like say, does a cup of tea cool quicker if it's stirred? All right? Kalau you goncang the tea, will it be quicker? And why is it quicker? It can be dalam satu paragraph, you look into the learning objective dalam satu bite-size and kecil. So secara, what do you call that? Tidak sengaja or light reading, you keep on membina modal insan anda. From one paragraph, you know one thing new, and every day you know one thing new, you will know a lot of new things over the time, all right? Okay, next page. And untuk guru-guru, what is important is, like this program is a national reading program in Singapore. When they read a program like this, they're going for exams. How your exams question will come out. How do you score A in English? All right. And recently, we just launched this program as a rancangan membaca in Penang, in Bukit Mertajam. All the secondary school got this program and they're reading it. And for the teacher, it saves a lot of time because it has the marking scheme, where to give marker, what does your student do, what they write, how they answer, berapa markah yang boleh bagi supaya student will ace it, will dapat the A untuk your English paper nanti. Okay, this is alat bantu mengajar that we're given to the teachers, and the teachers will help you learn with an objective of scoring the A in mind. Like say, a very important thing that employers hire the children now is that, can my children think critically? All right, are they creative? Can they actually do work? So there's a lot of topic in the magazine that tells about, hey, kita bahaskan, does artificial intelligence cause more harm or good actually? All right. Afterwards, at the end of the presentation, I'll give you the free issue for AI. All right, from free BBC issue. Nanti you scan the code, you dapat the free issue for AI. Okay. Now, this is a program. Go back to the previous slide. Now, this is the program called English Central. Now, this English Central program is basically help you learn English very quickly, using YouTube to learn English. Dulu, your English class is that you actually, let's turn to page 16, paragraph 3 to learn English. So you say, "Ayah, cikgu bosan lah," and stuff like that, right? So now you use YouTube and Trekini, like the next Avengers movie, the next Iron Man movie, or the Taylor Swift start a new song. You learn English from the media clip. You watch the video, you learn the words, and the most important thing, you learn how to speak. All right? Sometimes when you send you overseas, you represent Malaysia. Tapi you tak buka mulut pun. And when you buka mulut, sometimes you segan a little bit whether my English is good or not. Right? And then sometimes, especially the boys, if you make a mistake, oh shit, my G.I. Joe image, habis lah. The girls laugh at me, I don't know where to let up my muka already, right? But behind the computer screen, you speak, the AI engine will bagi tahu you how good you are, how you're performing, where you're weak, what is the pronunciation that you're good, where is the pronunciation that weak. So you will practice sampai you jadi pakar. Alright? Now, kedua tu is that we actually have an AI robot. That means, I kata like say, ibu aku pun tak cakap bahasa English pun. I dari kampung, my English not very good, my parents can't help me. Tak apa, you can speak to the machine. Alright? The machine will teach you, will guide you to have a conversation. Sometimes you can even talk to the machine on a personal basis. The machine name is Mimi, the bot, the AI bot. And certain times we talk to Mimi, Mimi, I lost my girlfriend, can you be my girlfriend? Mimi can tell you, well, I'm a machine, I'm genderless, alright? I got no feelings for you, but I can help you improve your English. Let's go back to the video that you watched and we can discuss on things so that your teacher asks you to watch 5 videos, learn 5 vocabulary, and learn about new stuff. Alright? So this is the thing that AI is playing a role as a teacher. Because sometimes you cannot catch up with a teacher all the time. If the teacher handled 200 students, if 200 students, each one call there 5 minutes, dia tak boleh buat benda lain already. So you need the machine to help you with that. Alright? Okay, next slide please. Okay, after you have improved your English, what do? Alright? There's a measurement. Like this one is the EduSync CFR test. Now all Guru Bahasa English at the present moment in Malaysia, there are 6 tests that's approved. This is one of the tests that is the cheapest and most effective that's approved by Kementerian Pendidikan ELTC, where when you're secondary school, when you go to university, only then you want to learn about the test. It's a bit too late. Alright? So from young, alright, let's have a round of applause for YB Menteri Pendidikan. Yay! All stand up! Stand up, stand up, stand up! Welcome our Menteri! Right. So coming back to these exams, you need to measure your level if you need to go global competition. It's not good enough if you enter college, only then you know your English tak cukup. When you dapat the scholarship, you'll be sending overseas, only then if you know your English is not good enough, then it's a problem. You'll be struggling when you go overseas. So do measure your score first so that you know where you stand. You could be jago kampung, but always have the international mindset and global citizen mindset that you always compete internationally, not local alone. Alright, next slide. Now this program, Literacy Pro, is used in a lot of international schools. They measure one important thing, measuring Lexile. Anybody knows what is Lexile? Pernah dengar Lexile tak? Tak pernah? Okay, Lexile basically is measuring your reading comprehension skill. What it means by reading comprehension skill? Sometimes you read a passage, adakah you betul faham the passage or not? It's not how long or how short the passage is. It's your maturity in understanding the topic. So in international schools, they measure Lexile. If a Lexile is 700, what does it mean? That means you could be standard 4. Alright? So when you know your Lexile level, you know your world ranking of your English capability, and when you read an article, it does help. Now this program in the US dulu bawa Kementerian Kesihatan, because a lot of people sign contract, they don't know, they just sign. Then the pastor, the contract so terrible, so lopsided. So when they actually understand the contract they are signing, then it moved to Kementerian Pendidikan, where people understand so that they don't sign stupid lopsided contract, because you actually understand the Lexile, the contract, the what do you call it? whatever you buy, the terms and conditions. So this is one of the areas that's been measuring the Lexa. All right, next slide. And this is a very interesting program. Now this program is implemented in Johor. Cikgu Hilmi actually implemented for 300 over schools. And we even have a competition. Now how is it different? Every time you read a book, you say, I'm not the hero. Can I be the hero of the book? All right? Say I said, I and Abang Zuna, we go for an expedition. And then we want to, he has read Hunger Games. So he want to shoot the arrow. I watch the Back to the Future. I want to sit on a hoverboard. And I command the machine, Zuna and Keith, going for expedition. And please create a book for me. All right? You can also choose the level of difficulty. Who's going to be the narrator? All right? What kind of graphics you want? You suka manga, graphics. You just command and the machine create the book. And even the book is created. You say, hey, we are Islamic country. Can you dress up all the character in an Islamic manner? Then, boom, all the character wear tudung as well. All right? And this is the setting. And lepas the book is being created, right? You can say, I want to hantar to my teman in China. I can click the whole book converted into Chinese. You send to your Chinese friends. And the other thing is, the latest development is that we actually, this is like one of the top 20 edtech company in the world. We tell them, can you do in Bahasa Melayu? And last month we just created, any book you created, you say, I want it in Bahasa Melayu, immediately it will be done in Bahasa Melayu. Alright? So it's really phenomenal. Mungkin we will make an arrangement for all of you to have a free trial. Now Putrajaya under Kementerian Pendidikan, there's only 3 schools selected to have a trial. But Johor is very lucky. They started last year, 300 schools that dapat. So the things that we can actually talk to your Guru Bahasa English, we can actually give you the trial. Alright, next slide. National Geographic, everybody knows, 1888 until today is a very visual approach of learning. Next slide. Press reader, if you're a member of the National Library, just register yourself in U Pustaka, you dapat all the newspaper and magazine, 7,000 newspaper and magazine in the world, alright? All the Berita Harian, News Straits Times, Sinchu, all the newspaper and magazines is inside the system already. Sebagai rakyat Malaysia, you can actually download everything for free, alright? Unless you want it for a state. Alright, next slide. Okay, this is the final slide. Do scan the QR code so that you can get news bites, you can get BBC magazine for free. Just take a photo and then you just register, you can get everything. Alright? Okay, with that, thank you so much for your time. I'll hand over the time to Abang Zuna to share with you about drawing. Let's welcome Abang Zuna.